So, how come when I was growing up, we never got off school on Martin Luther King Jr. Day? I mean, seriously, never. And it's a good day to remember, and honestly, I'm absolutely so glad that we take the time to do it. But it kind of throws the family rhythm off a little because, we go from our typical week and our 2-day weekend to this 3-day weekend. And I got the credit card bill this weekend. As I suspected, it's not pretty. I haven't shown it to Rob yet. This is definitely one of the reasons why I like to get the mail with the kids, because then I can screen it and I decide what he needs to see and when. And in this case, a few more days is not going to hurt him or me. But to be honest, that is really the least of my worries right now, because last night my dad called, and your dad, I could tell right away that something was going on with him because he never sounds like the way he sounded last night. His voice, it was kind of rough, and it was nervous, and that's not like my dad. It was like he didn't even know what to say to me. So after just, a few minutes of absolutely pointless conversation, he finally said, "Kate, Mom went to the doctor yesterday. Not what you want to hear." And then he just kept on talking. And the more that he talked, the more I tuned him out, because he was using words like unexpected and scary. And he even said more than one time, "She's just too young for something like this." Something like this. The worst part is that we don't know what's going on. That's the worst part. If it's cancer, then just tell us that it's cancer, and then let's start to deal with it. But if it's something else, just tell us that it's something else so that we can decide what we're going to do. But they don't know. How can they not know? How long do doctors go to school? How much money do they make a year? How much do they make off of us? What year are we even in? There's absolutely no way that you could tell me that she's the only person that's had these symptoms. Really? It is so frustrating and so heartbreaking not knowing what's going on. Anyways, Rob, he tried his best to listen, and he did the best he could. God love him, but it's not his mom, and he's really not even that close to his mom. So as hard as he tries, there's just no way that he can understand. And the kids are too young, so it's not even right to talk to them about this, about their grandma. But Jordan and I, we were texting this morning. We haven't actually talked yet, but even when we do, I'm the big sister. I'm the one who needs to keep it together for everyone. And plus, I get the God thing a little bit more than he does right now. He's still trying to figure it all out. Although, I don't know what's going on with him lately. It seems like something good is happening. But with him, who knows how really real that is. I hope he wasn't just doing this to impress Hope. No way, Jordan, that's probably the case. Hope is a cute, fun girl, so it wouldn't at all surprise me. And he's always seemed to have this thing for blondes at his work. But this one, she just happened to be a Christian. I think it kind of caught him off guard. But they even hung out on New Year's Eve, and that's a pretty big step, okay, because one of mine and Rob's first dates, it was New Year's Eve. So I know where that can lead. Those were the days, young and in love. Not a care in the world, no credit card bills. I wish we could have those days back sometimes, or maybe just one of those days. Now I'm old, I'm in love, but it's harder, and there's just too many things to worry about. Does anyone else ever feel this way? I mean, like, my brain hurts just as much as my wallet, and to be honest, sometimes I just want to give up. You know what? I'm going to bed.